standing tall. The year is 2003. Mwai Kibaki has been president for almost 1 year and is riding on a wave of popularity. His first Jamhuri Day speech centers around the strategy for job and wealth creation.
We find that many have done far better than us. Let us therefore use this occasion to reflect on where we went wrong and harden our resolve to tackle the challenges before us.
Then, his closest lieutenants are full of support for his speech. Hard to believe, 3 years down the line they would be the very people tearing his speech to pieces.
Excellent. His Excellency the President touched on all areas, particularly employment and investment.
The presidential speech was very good, very informative in terms of the roadmap that the NAC government is establishing towards economic recovery.
In 2004, Kibaki extends an invitation to Mwai, barring their differences. By then, his speech centers around his administration's achievements, despite a few setbacks, primarily the Anglo-leasing scandal. But still, Kibaki's crest is riding high.
Sasa tumefika wakati wa sikukuu, nawatakia heri, siku nzuri, tujienjoy hiyo sikukuu.
Come 2005 and the referendum, where the government is handed a resounding defeat. His Jamhuri Day speech is aimed at his rivals who've worked against him in the referendum.
Na hatutaki mtu yeyote ambaye anaona pesa, mtu mwingine ambaye anapoteza pesa.
His one-time allies turned rivals tear into his speech. In 2006, the Kibaki administration has settled down. His Jamhuri Day speech criticizes his rivals, now in the opposition, but concentrating on his leadership and the 2030 vision.
This is not about me nor any individual leader, but about the Kenyan people, especially our children and grandchildren.
Kuna eneo mingi ambayo kuna maendeleo, sisi hatukatai, lakini kile tunasema ni kwamba tungefanya maendeleo ya haraka zaidi.
This year's speech, coming during an election year, stresses the administration's achievement over the last 5 years, and reading between the lines, it is a real campaign speech.
Maendeleo ambayo tumepata muda huu yamekuwa mazuri.
It is a speech of a confident man, one determined to lead for another 5 years.
I am confident that Kenyans will vote for me for the second term on the basis of my achievements.
As is the case in previous years, pro-government leaders praise his speech, while those in the opposition tear it apart. For the president, though, it is clear he is satisfied of his achievements in the last 5 years. This year's Jamhuri Day speech was not radically different from the others, despite the fact it had some political tonations to it. That's expected, some might say, because this is an election year. Whatever the case, in the next couple of weeks, Kenyans will know who will read the next Jamhuri speech. Robert Magilla, NTV.